Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watchers are welcome in any of my readings. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you today. What's next in love? What loving energies around you? Anything coming your way? Anything spirit wants to share with me? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that was newly guided here. If you just happened to click on this video, there's a reason. You probably are meant to hear this message. Let's see what your guides have for you. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages for anyone who has found this reading today. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have an admirer, a secret lover, hidden interest. Okay, somebody ready to reveal their intentions. Okay, reveal their feelings, secret feelings, holding back their feelings. Maybe you have an inkling that there's something going on. Maybe you have you have a kind of a sense that they're interested, or maybe there's more going on. I have the present, being in the moment, enjoying your time together. So maybe you've been spending a little bit of time with this person. We haven't really talked about who we are to each other. We haven't really discussed, what this relationship is yet. Yeah, they're saying like an opening up to my feelings is how it just came in. So the person who maybe we just haven't talked about it. Maybe we're just going to have one of those kind of heart-to-hearts about, what are our feelings and where do we go from here? So what are we going to do about it? Nice. Look for the signs. Spirit is going to be telling you, trust your gut, trust your intuition. Okay, you start seeing their name everywhere. You start bumping into them everywhere. You didn't used to see them, and now you're seeing them everywhere. So maybe there's something going on with that. I have journaling. I'm going to say it more like a wish list, okay, than a journal. A little bit of a, what is it that you want out of a relationship? What is it that you're looking for in a person? And sometimes you can write it down, stick it in an envelope, put it in a book, and don't look at it for a while. And then if you're in this relationship for a while and it's going pretty well, pull out that list and see if what's on that list and what you had asked for and what you had hoped for is in alignment with this person. And that's always a fun thing to look at, because usually the person who's meant to be in your life is pretty much everything that's on that list. And it's almost miraculous. You could write that list today and meet your person in a year from now, and that list will still be in tune with what it is. So it's a way for you to confirm what it is that you need in your life too. So I don't know, that's kind of a fun exercise to do if you haven't done anything like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have getting clarity, okay? Being real with yourself, accepting the truth, seeing through any lies or, misinformation, or am I misreading this person? But I don't feel so. I feel like they're opening up to their feelings is how it's coming into me. So it just feels like we just haven't discussed our feelings. I feel like maybe we've been spending some time together, getting to know each other a little bit. Not really sure where do we go next. And maybe I just need to know, like, where is this connection headed? I have partying, staying out, having a good time. I'm going to say, are you questioning, is this just a good time for them? I mean, maybe you've been having a lot of fun with them. Maybe you have been going out with them and their friends, and you guys have been having a lot of fun together. And you're like, is this just a good time for them? Or is this something that Spirit just said, sometimes it starts out as a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's better than starting out as a bad time. So, you know, if you're having a good time with them and you're having fun and you're doing things that you like to do, and they like to do it, then go for it. But don't second guess it. Don't overread it. It's a way to start. Everybody starts differently. So there's no like playbook or rule book on how to date somebody. People come into our lives in different ways. So if you're having a good time going out with this person, catching up with this person, meeting them, you know, when you're out, something like that, then that's kind of your thing. That's okay. I have a heart in knots. I'm unsure. I'm a little bit emotionally confused. You're only confused because it hasn't been said out loud. And I want you to look at this person's actions. I feel like they're trying to show you that they want to be with you. I feel like they're going out of their way to try to make time for you and to be with you. Like, hey, are you going? You want to meet me there? You know, is that a date? Maybe you don't think it's a date. Maybe you don't think you're a thing. But to them, they just invited you to be there because they want to see you. So what is it? You know, everybody, I don't know, are the days of, I'm going to pick you up at your door at 7 p.m. and I'm going to take you out to dinner at 7:30 and then I'm going to drop you back home and I'm going to walk you to the door and kiss you goodnight. Like, does that even exist anymore? I don't think so. You know, it's, hey, you know, what are you doing? You want to hang out? You know, I mean, that's the date for some of us. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a 6 of Swords. A little bit of a fear, possibly on your person's side, that they really do like you and they really see you as very confident. Okay. And you probably could be with anybody. You probably could be with a lot of people. So they could be a little bit intimidated that they don't want to be rejected. So maybe that's why they're spending all this time kind of getting to know you and entertaining with you and having a good time with you so that you're comfortable with them, so that they can get a sense of you want more instead of them coming on strong and you saying, no, I'm not interested in you. I don't know. What are you thinking? So they don't want to be rejected. So I feel like they're going in a roundabout way to get to know you. I feel like they're, I don't know. It's not like a direct route somehow. They didn't just come right out and say, you know, I want to go on a date with you tonight. It's more like I want to spend time with you. And until I really know that you want to be with me as well. They just, maybe they don't want to put labels on it. Maybe they don't want to define it just yet. But it is coming into me as they're getting ready to reveal their feelings. And the feelings are there. So that feels good. I have a 10 of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Swords. They've been knocked down. I have a 6 of Cups. And I have a 5 of Pentacles. They've been knocked down. They have fallen in love before. They have been abandoned. They have given somebody it all, their heart, their soul. And I feel like that person, threw them under the bus. And that's the fear. It's the memories of, I'm not sure about being in a relationship. I like to hang out. I want to see where this goes. I want to see what happens. Because if I say it's a relationship, then I'm risking, being thrown under the bus again. I'm risking being hurt. But they see something in you that's a little bit different. It's a little bit of, I want to capture you. I want you to be my one and only. I don't know. It feels like a big conversation, to talk about exclusivity, or are you seeing anybody else? Like, I feel like we haven't even talked about that. I feel like we don't even bring it up. It's like taboo. So maybe we're you know, just avoiding disappointment on either side. I don't want to know, and you don't want to know. I have a Tower. Yeah, it's almost like if I find out that you're dating somebody else, like then it's over. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I've got the World. Yeah, it's a roundabout way. It's a feeling of as much time as I can spend with you, I'm going to. And if I can get you to join me and my friends tonight at the bar, or if you guys go somewhere and you hang out and they text you and say, hey, are you going to be there? Yeah, I'm going to be there. What time are you going to be there? Who else is going to be there? It's like making plans to be in your same space. And they go out of their way to do that. So I'm going to say use that as an action that they want to be with you. Okay, that if they're going out of their way to somehow bump into you, talk to you, be in your presence, even if it's not quote unquote a date, that means they're trying to get to know you. An empowered love, harness your strength and love with confidence. I think that your person just wants to feel, the more that they get to know you one-on-one, the more time they spend around you, they feel like it's just going to naturally evolve into a relationship if it's meant to be, without saying it. But at some point you have to say something. At some point you have to say, like, are you dating other people? What is this? Like, who are we? What are we doing here? You know, can we at least talk about that? And they say, I really like you. I really like spending time with you. And okay, that's a starting point. I'll take that. Looking back, missing the moments that you shared together. So that they've got a Tower moment in their past. They've got something that, I guess, maybe it deflated them in some way. Maybe they lost their self-confidence about dating, or they don't want to be rejected again. You know, nobody wants to be rejected. I think they're intimidated by you for some reason. It's probably because you could be with anybody. And I mean, you'd hate to think that doesn't mean that they're insecure. But there's always this feeling of you could be with anyone, and at any point somebody could take you away from me. That there's always somebody better. But that doesn't give you the credit that you're loyal or you're faithful or that they can trust you, right? So they've got to work on that. Know that they're better than. They don't want to be with you. Don't want to be with anybody else because they're the person that they should be. So they got to prove themselves in a sense that there isn't anybody better than me, right? So they've got to get over that you could be with anybody because you're gorgeous or you're very attractive or a lot of people are attracted to you, and that is intimidating to some people. I have a power play. Wanting to dominate or control a relationship, insecurities. Yeah, I'm not looking to, a little bit of, I don't want to push myself on anybody. I want you to be with me because you want to be with me. I don't want to be that like very aggressive individual that does, you know, the love bombing and the chasing. So there's kind of this roundabout way to get you into their universe is how they're working it. And I feel like they're working it. I feel like it's strategic. I think that they are, you know, this is strategic, believe it or not. I think they're actually giving some time and effort into bumping into you. Okay. There's strategic thinking into, you know, when should we meet again? You know, all they have to do is pick up the phone and say, do you want to go out with me? You know, but oh no, that would be too easy. Harmony, being in tune with each other, getting along. Yeah, they want to see if we get along. Do we get along? Do we enjoy each other without the we're on a date, we're dating? You know, it's more of a, we're hanging out to see what happens. I don't know how else this person would, I just don't feel like it's in them to do the whole, I want to take you out to dinner, you know, like I'm going to meet you. And, you know, maybe once we're up and running, it'll be like, hey, yeah, let's go out tonight. You know, let's eat dinner out tonight. I just feel like it's going to naturally transition into a relationship. I don't know how else to define it. It just is not that formal courting. You know, like it's not that. It's, you know, hey, you know, what are you doing tonight? Is how it's coming into me. That's okay. Depends on how old you are. Maybe you're in that age bracket that's how guys act or girls act. You know, we don't define it initially. We just hang out. I have a 4 of Cups. I have a Devil. I have an Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of attraction here. I feel like this person went from, I had nothing in my life, really probably wasn't interested in anybody. Nobody really was turning me on until you came along. And now it's like, you know, crazy temptation. I'm obsessing over you. I'm definitely attracted to you. I'm trying to get you into my energy. I'm trying to be where you are or get you to be where I'm going to be, so that we can see each other. So I think they went from nothing to obsessing in about a nanosecond since they met you. So that could be very intimidating too. Like maybe they're feeling like, you know, they're strategically trying to figure you out. I have a 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is a little bit harder than they thought, maybe. I have a Magician. They're trying to prove themselves to you in some way. They are. They're trying to show you that they're a good person, that they're fun to be with, that they like to have a good time. They include you. They make you laugh, you know, something like that. I have the World. They want to bring you into their world somehow. They're trying to bring you into their world slowly. It's not how you thought it was going to happen. It's probably always imagine that, you know, somebody would call, they want to go on that first date, that first kiss, the first everything. No, this person's kind of going around it in circles and slowly trying to bring you into their orbit a little bit at a time as they spend more and more time with you. And you're both trying to decide, where do we go from here? Like, what is this? It will happen. It will happen. You guys will figure it out. Or you'll just naturally start not seeing other people. You'll just naturally start being together more. You'll just naturally, if somebody says, are you guys an item? One of you will say, yeah, I guess so. and then that will be like the oh, okay, I guess we're an item. You know, like that will be how you'll define it. But you'll not be seeing other people. You'll be spending more time together and the feelings will be there. So they're saying it's just like a slow start, slow burn. And this person just is afraid that you could be with anybody. So they just want to make sure that, you know, who else is around you? Where else do you put your time? Where else do you put your energy? You know, I have a 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're slowly putting time and effort into this. And I have a 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Yeah, they have some feelings about being burnt. There's a sense of somebody burnt me bad, and they're struggling with that. This is a new beginning. So this could be their first relationship in a long time. It could be, you could be the first person that they actually have considered wanting to be in a relationship with. So again, they're not coming out and saying it that way. They are wanting to be in your presence is how you have to look at it. Are they going out of their way to bump into you, see you, talk to you, somehow connect to you? I worry others will pull you away from me. That is actually, yeah, there's incredible sense of, and it's not that they're insecure, it's that there's a lot of people that they know that you could be with anybody. There's probably a lot of people that are attracted to you. So they're trying to see, like, I don't want to waste my time if you're not in my league, you know, and I'm not going to be good enough for you. So they're trying to spend time with you to see if you see the quality in them. You see them as you're a really great person. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. I'm going to go with the hidden feelings, secret feelings, because I do feel like they see something in this connection, and that obsessing over you, that attraction to you is, I think, a little bit driving them crazy. You know, they're struggling. They're struggling. They feel like a kid. Just run away with me. I just want to take you away. I want to be alone with you. I don't want to have anybody else. And, you know, I just want to be like on a desert island with you so you can get to know me. I can't get you out of my head. Oh, cute. Yeah. So you've got somebody who's a little bit head over heels for you, and I can't think straight around you. So, you know, do they have a super crush? I would say so. I would say so. But they're playing it cool. And it's a sense of, it's just going to unfold. Just spend time with this person. That's how this person is going to come into your life. It's going to just naturally happen. You're going to enjoy each other. You're going to start spending more and more time together. You'll start realizing that they're not dating anybody else. You're not dating anybody else. People start to see you together all the time. They just assume you're a couple. It starts to feel like we're a couple. So we are a couple. So maybe it isn't ever defined, but we are. So, but I do feel like the feelings are going to come out. So we're going to put this out to the universe. Everybody's got their different way of starting a relationship. It's not all the same. But in this case, I feel like we're hanging out. So let's hang out. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you join us. Hit that like button, everybody, to help not only myself, but all of the channels, all of the readers here on YouTube. Hit that like button every time if you watch a reading. It does help our channels, and it's your way of saying thank you to us. Comment below. Thank you. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. In the meantime, check out my other two channels. I have a pick a card channel. I have a twin flame soulmate channel. You may be interested in those readings as well, and I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you all again real soon.